Sterling High School is in its 8th year of the International Environmental Education Program implemented by WESA in South Africa.
We achieved our second platinum award last year.
By taking part in the Envisionit water competition, we are working towards the very aim of the WESA program, to create awareness and action around social and environmental sustainability. I am Travis Barner.
I am Christy Clark.
And I am Envisionit Prize.
And we are students from Sterling High School. Our system is a laundry to landscape system with added advantages.
Our grey water harvesting system is simple, low-tech and low-costing.
Our system can easily be implemented by using 2 storage baths and a network of pipes.
We do use a low-cost pump to get the water into the header tank, but no other pumps are used.
Our irrigation system is unique in that it makes use of a raised slope and gravity. The flow of water is controlled as we lower pipes and where water is needed.
In our harvesting system, we are collecting the grey water from our hostel's washing machines. Instead of letting this water drip down the drain, it will flow to the catcher tank, which is the lower tank, through a pipe connected through a wall.
The water then accumulates in this tank until the air pressure increases in a thin copper pipe placed inside the tank.
If you are wondering why we chose to use a copper pipe instead of a plastic one, it is because the copper oxides will kill off some of the bacteria in the water.
As the air pressure increases to a specific amount, the pressure switch will switch on the header pump, which will then pump the water from the lower tank up to the top tank through a thin pipe. Because the thinner the pipe, the easier the water can be pumped up.
The water level will keep increasing in the top tank until an overflow is produced. This overflow will flow through another pipe down into the second part of the system. In the irrigation system, the water from the top tank will make its way to a raised bath placed at the highest point of the irrigation system.
This will allow gravity to move the water down to the rest of the system. The baths act as accumulators or surge tanks. They accumulate the water slowly and then it can be drained quickly to allow larger areas to be irrigated with less water. If you irrigate too slowly, then the water soaks away before the entire bed can be watered. To use the water from the bathtub to water your crops, simply unplug the tub, unhook the pipes and let the water flow into the network of pipes to water your first set of plants. However, if you do not wish to water your first row of plants, you simply leave the pipes in an upright position and the overflow from the raised bathtub will flow into the second bathtub by means of gravity. The overflow of this bathtub can be used in the same way as the first bathtub. Simply unhook the pipes and let gravity do its work to water your second set of plants.
The system allows for irrigation far away from the water source as we make use of surge baths. You can imagine if your garden is 500 meters away from the source. There will be no flow by the time it gets there, and 50 liters of water at a time will not go very far.
Our water irrigation system allows us to select which garden beds we would like to water, and the pressure of the different pumps are not the same.
The pump is a second-hand washing machine pump. It does not use a lot of electricity. The flip switch is from an old tumble dryer.
We do not have to switch on the pump ourselves, as it is an automatic switch that works on water and air pressure.
We wanted a system where the water can travel into the garden without the use of manual labor. A slope will be created for the water to flow into the distribution network for the irrigation system by means of gravity.
Grey water in itself is pathogen-free and holds vital plant nutrients in the form of phosphate-rich soap residues. But when it becomes stagnant in a recycling system, it can become a breeding ground for bacteria.
For this reason, our system does not hold water for long, and the water is distributed over a large area so that it does not damp in one place.
The beauty of our irrigation system is that we just make use of pipes, no expensive pumps or filtration systems, and no taps or fittings. Due to its simplicity, our system will not require regular maintenance.
Our system will last longer, require less energy, and cost less money. In rural areas where people cannot afford electricity for a pump, the system can still work if they manually place water into the top tank. We could also look into placing floating wetlands in our water bodies to filter the water further.
We are looking at using plant-friendly washing powders without loss of salt or chlorine.
We will also look into planting more greywater tolerant plants. We hope that you are as excited about this project as we are. Thank you.